I do think there need to be some radical changes. The president has not yet been able to demonstrate the stability nor some of the competence that he needs to demonstrate in order to be successful. And we need for him to be successful. Our nation needs for him to be successful. It doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat. We need for our president, the world needs our president to be successful. He also recently has not demonstrated that he understands the character of this nation. He has not demonstrated that he understands what has made this nation great and what it is today. And he's got to demonstrate the characteristics of a president who understands that. And without the things that I just mentioned happening, our nation is going to go through great peril. So I want to do everything I can. I think in spite of the fact that people are polarized in our nation right now, people have to understand that we should hope that he aspires, that he does some self-reflection, that he does what is necessary to demonstrate stability, to demonstrate competence, to demonstrate that he understands the character of our nation, and works daily to bring out the best in the people of our nation. You know, helping inspire divisions because it generates support from your political base. Is not a formula for causing our nation to advance, our nation to overcome the many issues that we have to deal with right now.
Mr. Cohen from Memphis says that he's trying to, impeach Trump earlier today. Can we have a reaction on that?
I don't. Yeah.
You talked a little bit about your ability to kind of influence the president, and my understanding was that you were trying to do that, to better, steer him in a direction that would be more productive. Is that accurate? And do you think people from the outside might misunderstand that as blind support of things that seem kind of crazy?
Yeah, I get up daily and read various publications around our country and certainly around our state recently, and I give the same talk at the same place, and yet one side saying I'm way too critical, the other side saying that I'm way too look, it's those of us who have positions of responsibility, we have to understand that at the end of the day, in spite of whether people misunderstand or understand differently, that our role is to make our nation great, to overcome these issues. And it takes far more discipline sometimes, way more discipline, a lot more strength, inner strength to be measured and to try to solve problems. But I will say we're at a point where there needs to be radical changes take place at the White House itself. It has to happen. I think our president needs to take stock of the role that he plays in our nation and move beyond himself, move way beyond himself, and move to a place where daily he's waking up thinking about what is best for our nation.
Can you touch on Charlottesville, your thoughts on that? Are you still considering this an act of terrorism? And do you know about the rally planned tonight in Chattanooga?
I don't know anything about the rally that's planned. Obviously it is an act of terrorism and nothing's changed there. It's repugnant what occurred in Charlottesville. And anything that's done to incite or to cause a movement, a white supremacy group, a KKK group, a neo-Nazi group, anything that's said to make them feel that their standing in our nation is enhanced is repugnant. I don't know what else I can say. It needs to end. We need to figure out a way as a nation to quit fueling the hatred, quit fueling the polarity that exists, and speak to the good things in our nation. White supremacy groups, neo-Nazi groups, KKK groups are not what's good about our nation. They're to be called out for what they are, and that is repugnant.
Has President Trump done enough to call them out in your mind?
So you guys always try to get us into that, and I mean, that's, you know, yesterday at Rotary Club or Chamber in Knoxville, same thing occurred. I don't think that the president has appropriately spoken to the nation on this issue, and I think that sometimes he gets in a situation where he doubles down to try to make a wrong a right. I think he's done that in this case, and I would ask that he take stock of who he is as president of all the people in our nation, and that he condemn those things that are separating us.